Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Isle of Man in the UK. This is John and Mike's MMA Corner.
Okay, I'm joined right now with Alan Stewart. He's fighting on the Valor Fights 33 card. He's taking on Jay Gray. Alan, professional career so far is going pretty well for you. You must be feeling that kind of confidence, and also you kind of got that label from you kind of at that level of going from prospect to kind of regional, kind of serious kind of guides that people should be looking out for. In yourself, do you realize that yourself?
Absolutely, and yeah, I'm completely confident. I'm got a lot of confidence, and I'm really ready to step to a bigger stage and advance my career.
And now, obviously, to do that, you've got to fight guys, you've got to put the performances on. You've also got to make sure that you don't, what's the word I want to use? You don't want to let yourself be complacent in any way. So what are you doing to kind of keep yourself grounded at the same time as, making sure you keep yourself humble, let's say, people kicking your ass in the gym to remind you or something?
Yeah, it's definitely hard to, not to stay humble here in KMA. Iron sharpens iron. We've got some of the best up-and-comers, in the region and possibly in the world. I get my butt kicked every day, by the guys like Ovin St. Preux, Isaac Fine, Justin Fisher, Nick Gertz is, just won his next pro fight.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely get pushed every day in the gym, 3 or 4 hours every day. So there's no time to be complacent, always getting better, always improving our techniques.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, Nick Gertz stepped in last minute as well and got the win and, put a hell of a performance on. Kudos to him for doing that as well. I had the pleasure of speaking with him. Yeah, I suppose, getting your ass kicked by, say, OSP is not the best thing to do, but it happens.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely happens, but, when it comes fight time and I'm looking across the cage at a guy that probably weighs 205 pounds, and I can say to myself, there's no way this guy's better than OSP or Isaac Fine, and, I train with them on a daily basis, so if I can survive them, this guy has nothing to offer.
Yeah, exactly,
so
that's the key, yeah. When you're training together then, and obviously, you're exchanging information, and, you're basically being sponges by absorbing, when you finish your session, do you like to talk to each other about what you felt they were doing good, what they were doing bad, or do you let your coaches kind of assess that situation? How is it with you lot?
Basically, just let the coaches assess that. Eric Turner and Joey Zonar, they know what they're doing. If they teach me something and I'm not getting it right, they're going to fix it. So if they're not fixing it, then it's right. So just let the coaches do what they do, and I show up and work.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. And like you said, you're ready to step up to the next stage. Do you feel that, after this fight with Valor Fights, are you looking to stick around with Valor Fights? Do you think that maybe, a promotion, the next step up might be, I don't know, someone like, I suppose Titan would be a pretty big one to get onto before the kind of, the UFC Bellator stage, because you're still at that kind of point of your career where you're still wanting to learn to trade a bit more, get a bit more experience under your belt before you jump up to that UFC level. Because the danger is for people, they want to get in there, and you're like, you don't want to get in there too quick, because you'll go out just as quick. You want to have the right balance of enough time in the cage, but also, you've still got that good kind of momentum, and you've not burnt yourself out, so to speak, in a career.
Yeah, man, my confidence level is really high. I honestly believe that at the welterweight division, which if I'd made it to the UFC, that's where I would go.
Yeah.
I would fight 185, I'd fight 205 to get into UFC, but my normal weight class would be 170. If they call tomorrow, absolutely, I would go. My confidence is that level. I really think that I can hang with those guys. As far as what's next for me, I don't care. I just want to stay active. Whatever promotion wants to call and say, hey, we got a fight for you, then I'm game. I'm ready to sign a contract and do it.
It's good, man. I want to stay ready and active. Look, there's a lot of promotions out there. Just if you think about, like, you've got Legacy, RFA as well. You've got, like, say, Titan. There is a handful of good promotions in the States for you to really get a good platform. As well, I spoke to Tim, who runs Valor Fights. Really great gentleman, nice guy. I love what he's doing there. You know, it looks like there's possibly going to be a UFC Fight Pass deal going on with them as well. So he's even set up the platform for fighters to kind of go up from there to to bigger and better things. Really, what's your opinion on Fight Pass? Because I love it myself. I think it's great things for fighters getting exposure on the kind of regional promotions with this, because like they get seen by the likes of myself, who's in the UK, or even as fight fans in Africa, or bloody, let's go to, I don't know, somewhere random in like Tanzania. There must be someone in Tanzania who's got UFC Fight Pass that could possibly watch a regional fighters compete. It must be good for you if that happens, to know that you've got that chance of exposure.
Absolutely. I'm a Fight Pass subscriber myself. I think Fight Pass has, definitely opened doors that, haven't been opened in the past to other, fighters that, were in the game. The doors that Fight Pass has opened up to these smaller promotions that allow them to air on their show and expose the fighters that, have fought for their promotions is amazing and awesome. If Valor does that, I would, absolutely love it. I love Valor. Anyways, they are the first ones to give me an opportunity to fight in the cage to begin with. So I got nothing but love for them. If that happens, then, Valor fighters are going to be exposed even more, and, it's just great for that promotion.
Yeah, it is. Like I said before, Tim's doing great work for the promotion, and just in general. Let's touch on your opponent then. Have you researched your opponent yourself, or are you even fussed about who you fight? Do you literally just go, I don't care who it is, just sign the paper, let's get it on, I'm going to do what I want to do, and that's kicking ass?
Well, I've never turned down a fight. Eric Turner, he does all that. And, I come to the gym, he says, hey, we got a fight. I say, where's the contract? We sign it, go to work.
Yeah.
Of course, I do, film work on my opponent and study him and, see what he's doing and what his tendencies are and what they are not. I know my opponent coming up, he's a big guy, he's going to have a lot of strength, and he's really, he's not amazing in one aspect of the game, but he's well-rounded.
Yeah.
He can hang on his feet, he can hang on the ground. It's not an easy task, for sure. He's 0-1 as a pro, but he took that fight on like 2 weeks' notice, and he fought a guy that's pretty good himself. And I think it was a split decision, is what they said in that fight. So he hung in there for 3 rounds, and I expect this to be a war.
You know what? It's good though when you get fights like that, because you get to you get to test yourself in this aspect of, you get to get a bit more out of yourself in a fight like that. You can, if you've got a guy that's well rounded, then no matter where it goes, you're going to have a good test. Rather than if you just fight a guy who's a great striker, but you get him to the ground, he's like a fish out of water. You're not going to get much out of it. But you want guys that are well rounded that can really push you as a fighter yourself. It's good when you get fights like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely right.
And that's obviously Tim there finding the right guys for people in the matchups that Valor do. They're obviously they want you as a fighter as well to not only get a fight, but they want you to get tested in your fights. They don't want to give anyone easy fights who they have on their cards, and that's what I like. I will work with promotions that do fights like that. If I see promotions that do gimme fights against guys who have, basically like 1 win and 10 losses, I ain't into that. I'm into promotions that look after both fighters and respect both fighters.
And I hear what you're saying, and that's why I like Valor Fights so much. Is they really put on fight cards that are going to be entertaining to the fans and push the fighters. They don't really play hometown fighter versus easy win like a lot of these promotions do.
Yeah.
They put on good cards that has great matchups and fights that really anybody can win. So that's one reason why I really love Valor Fights.
Exactly, yeah. Like Nick Gert stepping in short notice, got the win when man had full fight camp and everything. So it is one of them ones where it happens. Alan, I'm sure that you're gonna put on a fantastic fight when you take on Jay Gray. He's gonna come and bring it as well. It's gonna be two guys. I think Valor Fights are gonna put on a great night of fights. Really, to be fair, not just one fight, a lot of fights. Before I let you shoot off though, what's your social media so people can jump on, like if you've got Twitter or Facebook, then they can join you on your very promising pro career?
Yeah, I work a full-time job, take care of a wife and 2 kids, and then I train basically all day after I get off my work. So I only have Facebook. I don't really have time for the Twitter and things like that. But just look up Alan Stewart. I have a fighter page and my personal page. Just like my fighter page, send me a friend request, and I'll definitely accept as many as I can.
Awesome. Yeah. Good that you got a fighter page, because you can with Facebook personal page you can only have 5,000 friends. With a fighter page you can have unlimited numbers, and that's the good thing about that. What about, have you got any sponsors that are helping you out at all?
No, I haven't gotten that far in the game. I haven't focused on that.
Yeah.
My main focus is just train, fight, and win.
Yeah, kicking ass and cashing checks. Yeah, it's good.
Absolutely.
It's a good way to be, man.
The sponsorships are hard to come by, but I'm not worried about that. Of course, I would accept some if some come looking, but I'm not the type of person that's going to go look for them.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about getting better in the gym and
it'll happen.
Getting the wins to get
It'll happen, my
shows.
friend. It'll happen. Don't you worry. It'll happen. What about your gym? You mentioned your gym there. Give a shout out again to your gym, where it is, in case there's people in the area that want to go there. And obviously you mentioned some of the boys that help you out. Give a shout out to the coaches again, training partners, all that stuff.
I train at Knoxville Martial Arts Academy out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Home of UFC fighter Vince St. Preux. Head coach Eric Turner. Assistant head coach is Zoe Zonar. Main training partners would be OSP, Isaac Fine, Justin Fisher, Jason King, the Asian Persuasion. He's been kicking my butt this whole fight camp. Dave Blackburn, he's a jiu-jitsu specialist, and he's been pushing me on the ground every day throughout this camp. Nick Gertz at the 155 pushing me at 185. We got amateurs like Jamel Strong. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. Shayna Young, the King of the Cage, 135 champ. Taylor Turner. Girls, it doesn't matter. We have got a gym full of competitors that have got our backs and push us every day to be better. And I love every one of them, and I thank them for everything that they do.
You've mentioned some names there of fighters that I've had on here as well. There is quite a lot of guys, and there's a lot of competitors coming out of that gym. It's good. It's good for May. It's good to see. Look, Alan, have a great time at Valor Fights at the weekend coming up, and just enjoy the whole weekend. Have a great time, and I'm sure you're going to be a very busy man this year.
Yes, sir. Hey, let me say this real fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody tag Dana White. Somebody send this message to Dana White. You got looking for a fight. You got the tooth. You got Matt Serra. Come out May 14th and see how Valor Fights does it. I would love and be honored to have you guys come out and do a filming show of Valor Fights.
I will go on Twitter and I will put that out there. I'll go on Twitter and I'll put a tweet out to Dana and Matt and stuff, and we'll see what happens. Well, I'll put a tweet out there. I'm sure I will tag Tim in there with Valor Fights, and we'll give him a little hint and a push.
Appreciate that very much.
No, not a problem. Have a great time, Alan.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Thank you.